This program contains adult humor and may contain music and language unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
And now, hardcore nudity.
Get ready. It's time for the weekly radio program spotlighting the local music scene. This is Live at the Nail. Live at the Nail.
Souls of Fate, man, what's happening?
Not much. I'm Gary from Souls of Fate, play guitar.
Very cool, Gary. Thank you for coming down. Appreciate it, man.
That's okay.
In fact, let's introduce everybody in the band, even though they're not here.
Okay, our singer is Michelle Holmes.
Nice.
I'm Gary Piper, guitar player. Rick Blasberg is our other guitar player. Rick E. is our bass player, and Mike Nelly is our drummer.
Did you say Lake?
Rick E.
2 Ricks, 2 Garys, and Michelle. Do I have that right?
No. It's 2 Ricks, a Gary, and the drummer is Mike Nelly.
Mike. Oh, Nelly. That's a name. That's a name. My puppy, Nelly.
Nelly, yeah.
Mom, man. So tell me a little bit about Souls of Fate.
Souls of Fate is a hard rock band. We use influences from anything hard rock. You know, we just like doing. We have our singer's very soulful, female singer.
Yeah, because I don't always get a hard rock band with a female vocals. So that's what I was kind of curious. I can't see her like screaming thrash type of hard rock. I see more melodic.
Yes, she's more melodic, soulful, bluesy. I mean, her idols are like Stevie Nicks and Janis Joplin in that way. So when we do, sometimes we'll play with some industrial metal bands, and they have these powers, you know, more like screaming type singers, and then we come out there and everybody kind of turns their head for a second, and they're like, yeah, you know.
You know, it's funny, I'm looking at him, and if you follow wrestling a little bit, he reminds me of the Undertaker. He has the long black jacket.
It's Undertaker's shorter cousin.
The
Overtaker.
I've got that before.
How long you guys been together as Souls of Fate?
The band itself's been together going on 3 years. We finally settled into a main lineup because we originally started out with a different bass player. We had a sax player, and sax player decided he plays like the Happy Bar and stuff. Mm-hmm. He decided to stick with that. I guess his hearing was probably starting to go because
I assume you were in other bands.
Yes,
as you got a little older.
Yeah, it's, basically the core of the band is the Rick Blasberg, Mike Nelly, and I. We've formed about 5 bands through the years, and
all in the same genre, same kind of type of music.
Yeah, kind of. We kind of have our own little sound. Like our drummer, like nowadays, everybody's more upbeat, so he kind of brings it back to the old classic heavy metal power drums, but try to make it theatrical. We usually I don't think we're gonna do it here, but because we're playing on Friday, but we usually go with the drum kit we call the Kraken. It's like it'll fill your whole stage up. It's massive.
I was all over my wife's Kraken on Friday night. I'll tell you that much.
Release the Kraken.
That's what we say. And then it's a big kit, but people come out to see it because it's cool. We're trying to get out in the Philly and this territory because we do Jersey, we do Delaware, we've done New Jersey.
I think we're going to do a couple songs from each band since we don't have a ton of bands tonight. I know all the snow out there is a pain in the ass. God, I can't stand the snow. What song? Hey, I might need that list there, Fearless. Or Andrew, yeah. What song did we do? We might do a second song, Gary. In fact, I'm almost positive we're going to do a second song if there's only a couple bands tonight.
And
we'll stretch it out. What's the first song? Do you want to set it up a little bit? Or
the first song is Lazy Lilly. That was actually the previous band. We had a different singer. We wrote that. And we basically put it aside, and when our singer heard it, she goes, we got to do it, because she just loves how it goes. It's a quick little 3-minute powerhouse song. We like it, we try to make our music for people to drive, like you put in your car, you hear it, and like boom, boom, and you want to get a ticket,
Cruising tunes.
Yeah, so we kind of look at it that way a little more, trying to find those cruising, so everything has kind of that feel. So, the first song is, track 6 on there, Lazy Lilly. And
all right.
Let's
give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah de Paisan, you ready for your first time being an engineer?
I'm a little nervous.
This is Souls of Fate, and this is their song, Lazy Lilly. Live at the Nail radio show. That was Lazy Lily, Souls of Fate. We're sitting here talking. I liked everything about it. Love her voice. Love the up-tempo. Love the speed of it. There's definitely influences more than hard rock in there. Blues.
Yeah, I got like I was telling
love
Big
your
Daddy.
description. Yeah, Coaches.
It was like Judas Priest hired Stevie Nicks. Classic metal kind of feel with, and I heard the soulful lyrics over top of it. That's what popped into my head, anyways.
We actually do a Fleetwood Mac song.
Do you? Which one?
Gold Dust Woman.
Cool.
But we kind of do it a little bit rockier because it ends up with a vocal drum jam.
Really?
Is, not what you really expect, but it just kind of, our singer came out with this idea, and we did it, and everybody just seems to love it, so we just kind of kept with it because we like to bring out cover here and there, like when we play out with us, like let's play I think what we're doing Friday, we're going to pull out a real old one from the 70s from a British band called Midnight Moses. I'm not sure if you may have heard of that or not, but we'd like to pull that out, do it our own way, and then we do our stuff.
How did it's Michelle, right?
Yes.
How did she come into this group? How did you find her? Through a friend or?
No, actually.
Match.com?
No, actually.
eHarmony.
Thank you.
Actually, we were auditioning bass players, and we were looking for singers, too, and the bass player actually posted something on Craigslist about we're looking for a singer, and her response is like, does it have to be a male singer? Can you take a kick-ass female singer? And we're like, come on down.
That's awesome.
And then she did it, and she's like, we're a very high-energy show, and you watch her, she gets into a zone. She was singing and, like, bouncing across the floor, and then we're like, you're it,
And what was her background?
She basically sang in, like, cover bands and did a few original stuff here and there. She was... she kind of got into it later on. She sang around with, like, family members and stuff, and then she just... For about, I guess before she joined us, maybe 3 years, she was singing out, like doing some covers and started doing some originals. And
you guys definitely are like a multi-generational band. What I mean by that is like my mom and dad would like it, I like it, and like my little nieces and nephews would like it. This is something that appeals to the masses, definitely.
Yeah, we kind of go from like we went 8 to 80, blind, cripple, crazy, all that stuff. Like we want everybody to like it because see somebody 18 years old, whether they'll be listening to Metallica or Zeppelin, besides the newer stuff, and we're like, well, let's kind of bring in some of the old stuff, and we all listen to different style musics, very extreme, from like Celtic to blues to thrash to just punk, and we just start playing all together, and then background just like somebody. Like I used to jam with big band and jazz, and
that's awesome.
Our other guitar player used to do classical, so we kind of streamline it because the object is everybody should like it. If we want to go out there and be flashy, then it's like you're limiting your audience. We want everybody to like it,
That's what it's all about, man. Is just taking everybody's background and everybody's influences and putting them together.
Yeah, and then we like to play, like when we go out and play, we play with all styles. We've played with groove, industrial metal.
You can totally blend in with any kind of show.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, this is definitely the kind, like the epitome of the kind of music that really plays well live. You know what I mean? Like this is the kind of live music show that you probably want to see.
Yeah, we try doing a show as best we can in confined areas. If we have bigger areas, like we did State Fair a couple times up in Meadowlands, and you're on a big stage, and there we just go crazy. Like if they would let us, we would bring the people in for our own light show or anything else. But our hands are always limited. When we play here, we're going to put as big shows as we can on in a small pace and have fun with it. Just object is to get the crowd going with you,
Well, in this venue, it's kind of funny. Like, it's a small venue, but it has this feel that when the crowd...
It's got a vibe.
It does. I've been here, and when it was so packed, you couldn't even move, but people still went buck wild. Like, it has like this environment where I don't want to say anything goes because I don't want to freak you out, Chris, but like I've seen some crazy stuff, and
I'm actually, we're pretty lenient, man. As long as no one gets hurt. Like I knew last night was a surprisingly very good night. and with all the snow and stuff, I didn't think anybody was coming out. But there's this band, I'll give them a little plug, Hot Lunch, that comes out every once in a while, and they packed the place. And how I knew it was good, I came up to stage and there's all broken glass up here. I'm like, as long as I didn't see blood on the broken glass, then all right, it was a good night and everybody made it home. That's all I wanted.
Dude, I saw a 90-pound chick pick up one of your tables and hurl it at somebody.
90 pounds?
Correct.
She was tiny. She had a table in her one hand over her head, and she was just like jumping around the mosh pit while my band was playing. I was like, whoa, that's
what I mean. Like, I've seen some stuff in this venue where I'm just like, that's happening here? Well, okay.
We heard about
awesome.
it, and Lauren, says we want to play, we're like, sure, because, you've heard about the place.
That's awesome.
That's why we want to come out here. Because sometimes in small places, it's like, okay, you're a little more restricted, but the crowds are better,
Yeah.
Because sometimes we play a big, play a big place, and the crowd just stands there like, oh, this is good. Yeah, we like this. Like
in a venue like this, you're actually playing to everybody that's here. You have everybody's attention, and you can literally make it extremely personal. So everybody that's out there completely feels like they're a part of something really important. I look, before we started dating, were we dating? I was so hammered. I got up on stage and I started playing his bass with my mouth or something like that.
God.
Oh yeah.
It's just that anything goes in.
She started licking my bass guitar. It was pretty hot. It was right
and
before.
She said she wasn't romantic.
It was right before we kind of started dating, and I was like, we just started talking. I was like, well, should I be that guy and just move my guitar? And see what she does. But I didn't. I was
You're such a gentleman. You just let her lick your guitar.
I'm such a lady. Butter. Like butter. Sorry.
Oh my God, I forgot about them. I love those sound effects. Gary, let's get into another song. Maybe this will give us a little more information about your band and a little more.
Castaway is a little more aggressive song. We're trying to make it a little more aggressive for the people who are more
in your face.
Double bass type thing. More in the face. I mean, it starts out with just the vocals right in your face. It's Castaway as a person who takes a nosedive because of drugs and alcohol, and he's a married man with kids, and he just turned around and his life just goes down. He's just a castaway, throwaway person, and the poor family's left behind. Mm-hmm. It's a sad song. We have, love songs on there too, but I figured this one's a little more aggressive for the people who like the aggressive stuff.
I like it. Souls of Fate, Castaway.
You're up at noon, dragging out of someone else's bed, heading home. Your head is pounding, your hands are shaking, your mind is not your own.
Welcome back to Live at the Nail Radio Show. That was Castaway by Souls of Fate. We got Gary here. Digging Michelle. Once again. Keep going back to, I don't know, when I was a kid in the 80s. So, I'm thinking Heart, The Pretenders, Pat Benatar. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but that's what this kind of, it's like fast rock. I don't know if I would call this hard rock, but it's rock and roll. It's blues. It's fast. I guess it's edgy. You got the drummers kicking butt in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, double bass, loved it. And you know me, I'm kind of a metalhead, so yeah, that was up my alley, dude. That sounded great. A lot of energy.
I think Sarah had it right. That pretty much anybody, any age, could get into this.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of like what we're aiming for, and we have fun doing it. We like it. And we have one song that sounds like a straight up 80s metal song too, and one's just a riff-oriented song that we get requests when we play out. And right now we have all this new material we haven't even recorded yet. We're slowly breaking out, trying out with in front of crowds, see how they work out.
Do you guys mix it up from covers to originals, or
we like to? We usually try to throw like maybe 2 covers in a show. Sometimes on the times frame. I
don't mind throwing a cover in. I know we're an original nightclub here, but I say throw a cover in there once in a while.
Yeah, we do. We just sit around and jam on something. One time we were down in Delaware, and just for the heck of it, we just kind of winged it playing White Rabbit, and just chunky, heavy thing of it, and kind of a little spacey too with it, the way the singing was and the guitar riffs, and everybody just went crazy over it, because we just, we do it our way. It's the whole object, and we'd like to throw a little bit out there, because as I grew up, and you listen to bands like Van Halen. What's the first song that they had a hit with? Is "You Really Got Me," and you hear that, and you're like, "That's a cool version." Then you listen to the rest, and they've always done covers that kind of blew you away. And many bands have done that. Death Punch. They turn around, and when they turn around and play
Five Finger Death Punch with Company.
They did that. The whole place just moshing, everything just stopped, and everybody just sat there like.
Yeah, it's a cool version. I've always been a fan of doing that kind of stuff, more so than some of the people that I've played with, because I've always been like, let's take this, off the wall classic rock song, or even like some George Thorogood or something like that, and let's just make it a metal song. And I always met with resistance, but I enjoy doing that stuff.
Yeah, I seem to do that with the 80s. They've taken around, take some of the 80s stuff and try and make it some sort of like metal and stuff like that. That weren't metal songs.
Metal up some Flock of Seagulls or something, man. Why not?
It's like crowd participation, though, as well. That's why,
you want something that everybody just goes boom, with, and then so we try to look for stuff like that. And a lot of it's kind of classic rock when we do it. Once in a while we try to mess with something else. Depends what we're in the mood. We're at practice, and we're sitting there just kind of, somebody just jam with something, and like, let's do that, at a show. Some of the clubs you had to do a whole night, so we had to do covers. So we would turn around and threw a lot of covers in there while we were writing material. Now we have enough originals, we can kind of pull off almost a full night with originals, but doing 2-3 sets. But
sure. You were telling me you're in the same neck of the woods, Sarah Paisan?
Yeah, we live like right around the corner. I'm right near the Deffert Mall, so
yeah, I'm right down Esham in Glendora.
I want to do another song just to see how diversified you guys are. Or it's like every song going to sound the same.
No,
so far, they've been 2 different songs so far.
Yeah, they're all different. This one here is basically it's track 4. It's a love song, basically, but it's riff.
And that could be appropriate Valentine's Day.
It's
a love song.
It's a riff song. It's like some stuff we write. We turn around and try to put that, like, I guess you call it the hook. When you walk away, you're like, the song's called "Bullet for Love." When you walk away, at shows, we're like, I like that song "Bullet for Love" because you yell "Bullet for Love." There's a couple songs we throw that in there just because some pop songs you want chorus that everybody likes. We kind of
some get stuck in your head.
Yeah. So that one, and there's another one on there, the same kind of idea, but Bullet for Love is the one when we go to play and people come back to see us, they always ask, are you going to do a full Bullet for Love?
Oh. It's funny, you said the name of the song about 6 times, and I still don't know what it is. It's something of love.
Born for Love.
Bullet
for Love.
Bullet, I'm sorry.
See that? No, it's the Jersey people. I understand exactly what he's saying because we talk exactly like.
Well, at least you got Bullet.
I'm deaf from years of playing guitar, so I can't hear a damn thing anyway.
Jersey people speak a different language.
Bull is in love, full of love.
Bullet.
I know.
Love gun.
Right?
Bullet.
Am I saying it right?
Like a gun and a bullet.
Yes.
To love.
Yeah, how do you say W-A-T-E-R? W-A-T-E-R.
Comes out of its neck.
It depends when I think about it. It comes out.
Exactly. That's what I spelled it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I used to go up to Boston a lot when I was younger and just have some parties up there. And then,
well, how do you say?
I mess with your head, but it's like, I just say water, and it's water.
Water. I say water.
Yeah.
Water, yeah.
WOODER is what you guys say.
I just got a lazy mouth, so everything comes out all bubbly and blurred.
It's the region, man. I'm not from the area, and it's the region. It's just everybody. It's water.
This is probably not.
Sorry. I apologize.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody here. It's an Indian robe.
Right,
sorry.
right.
SARI.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, you talk like a Canadian. Well, you know.
He does have a little Canadian.
Oh, God, it's ridiculous. They call
I know what you're talking about.
What
are you talking about?
This is not going to make the air, and I'm sorry, Chris, but like...
Don't curse. Tell the story without cursing.
I can.
I'm going to call one of your aunts.
Hard for her.
Where I work in a tattoo shop, so anything really goes for the most part.
Look at your hands flying all over the place when you talk.
Yeah, move that glass of wine before she gets excited.
Nervous.
I work with two dudes who talk like they have marbles in their mouth. So they'll be talking to clients, and everybody's like, What are you saying? So I have to stop, and I'm like, dudes, get this out of your mouth and just talk normal. Like, pronounce things. Because their clients are trying to desperately understand aftercare, have no clue what's going on, because it sounds like there's a penis in their mouth. Can I say penis?
I'm here for the gangbang.
Coaches, do you think that's going to make a sound bite?
Sure.
Like butter. Get the penis out of your mouth. Like butter. Get the penis out of your mouth.
Now that's a sound bite right there. It's yours. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I still want you to put one on the small of my back.
Yeah, folks, smoke them if you got them, because this baby ain't going nowhere.
Anyway.
Every time you put a penis in your mouth, it's just got to take a little of your soul away.
That was great.
Sorry about that.
All right, let's get into another song. This is Bullet to Love. For love.
For love.
I knew that.
For love. Yes, I still got it wrong. Bullet for Love. Check Souls of Fate.
Silver spurs moving down the road. People locked their doors as they heard the chime. What have I done to deserve this crime? Dust and wind, and we're rolling down the road. Smoking a cigarette, adrenaline is building. It's high noon. Are you ready for a show? Broken metal, bullet for love. Standing alone, woman in love. Falling me down, bullet for love. Bullet didn't kill him, bullet for love. We looked face to face, no lucky man in this place. I can feel my heart
welcome back to Live at the Nail Radio Show. That was Bullet for Love by Souls of Fate. Once again, Sarah, now you can talk all you want.
I think that they're a really, really great, well put together band.
Without moving your hands.
Well, you might as well have her
talking behind my back.
It's impossible.
I just think it's extremely well done, professional sounding, and I really like how you guys individually are very, very strong and talented, and put together, it's just like this perfect mesh of just sound, and nothing overshadows anything else in a very negative way,
Well, we none of us have egos. Like,
you
people
can
come
tell.
to us as like, who's the lead guitar player? Like, we don't have one. We just,
Whoever plays it.
Yeah, whatever happens where, and then me and the other guitar player, like, beginning practice, we just turn around and review stuff and then listen more detail what each other's doing, and okay, you're doing this, I'll try that or whatever, see what works stronger with the song. Like, that song had harmony guitars. We do that once in a while, but then sometimes we try doing that and we're like, now we're getting too much, like, you step back.
I don't want to say you take it seriously in a bad way, but you could tell that you really care about what you do, because it definitely there's a lot of people that come in and sometimes they give us like these, very unput together demos, and I get it is what it is, but you guys really put, like, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and you can tell that you really care about what you do. It just is very, very...
The final product.
Yeah.
Every song to us is a show, like, I guess it's from, like, a lot of us being brought up, like, our parents would, like, take us to the movies, musicals, whatever. I remember Jesus Christ Superstar just blew me away, and you kind of put that into when you're writing stuff. Their dynamics, theatrics. Our drummer, he was a massive Kiss fan, and Van Halen fan, so it kind of gives you, like, they're very theatrical. So besides doing a show with that, you put it into how you lay it out. So, like, the drums will drop off at points, guitars will drop. Silence is an instrument besides having everybody doing the same thing. So try doing that across the board that way,
That's pretty cool.
I've never heard anybody on the radio show say something like that. That's really, really interesting that you said that. That.
Well, this is the first time you're sober.
I've never heard anybody say that I can remember.
From what I
don't remember. So, in other words, nobody in the first 10 minutes of the radio show has ever said that before.
God damn it.
I know. You throw a compliment out, we got to piss on it, Yeah. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make up for Big Bill and myself at Coach.
That was a good one.
Thanks, kid. All right, Gary, let's promote all your shows. We got a couple other bands I'd like to get on. Yeah. You were excellent, by the way, and so's your band.
Yeah,
spread the love.
We don't have anything really booked at the moment. I know we're supposed to be doing a place down National Park.
Is someone clapping for you?
No, he's
cigarettes.
He's packing a packet. Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm like, all right, there you go. I'm like, the interview was good, but I don't know about that good. He really extended that clapping. No shows. How about websites to promote them?
We have soulsoffate.com, and then Reverb Nation, Souls of Fate, and then the easiest way to keep track of us is Facebook, Souls of Fate Band, and that connects us. If you go to soulsoffate.com, it's links to everything. Our music's on. It's on anywhere online. You go to iTunes, Spotify.
Awesome. Telling you, man, you guys got a good sound.
Yeah, we're just trying to get it out there. We're trying to spread the area. Like, we dabbled in Philly, but we're trying to get a little more foothold in Philly, because we're always, we're dealing with Jersey, and the problem with Jersey is it's a cover area. Like, everybody does covers, and there's a few places trying to bring originals in, but the club owners are scared about doing it.
Oh, you ain't kidding, bro.
We go down to Delaware, because there it's a little bit better. And
well, look, I'm from Jersey, and I can say this. Look at the people that they're trying to appeal to in Jersey, though. It's the stereotypical club kids that don't know good music if it bit them in the butt. You know what I mean? It's really unfortunate.
They want to hear something they know, or they want to hear some sort of hip-hop or something. If you go to a club in Jersey, by midnight, everybody leaves. And then, the other thing is, you have outside the club, places we played, we're watching people leave while we're packing up. There's cops sitting out there, who wants to go party at a club when there's cops sitting outside your door?
Yep.
So it's kind of hard to even get people to come out. They come for a little while and they split.
Well, Sarah DePazan said she's going to come out to your show in Jersey. You're right in her backyard.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
Hell, come play in her backyard.
You have a good backyard for that.
Well, That's cool, yeah, because
I got a whole studio in my garage.
We could actually set that up really well.
Can we let them play in your backyard and I can drink wine in your fire pit?
Yeah, well,
You could have a Cortez Fez.
I got my garage, like where the wall swings open and it faces the fire pit. So, like, if I ever wanted to have a concert in my backyard, it's very simple.
We should do that.
We should
Cortez
totally do that.
Fez.
Cortez Fez.
Is that in Deptford?
Huh?
Is he in Deptford or?
Yeah, they kind of we're married.
together.
We live in the same place.
Okay, yeah.
We don't like each other.
We're right like a mile away from the mall.
Yeah,
I don't want to give it out, otherwise my studio will probably be getting robbed as we're sitting here one night.
I'm just saying, is the way like the area is sometimes like you're just trying to be a little bit noisy, and they're like.
We have a lot of old neighbors who don't hear anything, so it's kind of great.
And the ones that
tell them to turn down the hearing aid.
Well, if they even bother to put it in.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones that do hear it will just
Rock
bring
with
over
us.
a 12-pack of beer and
Correct.
hang out.
Cool, yeah.
So.
Very lucky. Thank you very much for everything, man.
Thank you so much, Gary.
you very
These guys
much.
are going to be down here on the 21st with Mile Marker Zero, Smacking Madison, Pale Ale, Volume 11, Souls of Fate. Friday, February 21st. Come on down. We highly recommend it. Want to thank Gary, Michelle, Rick, and Mike?
Yes.
Nice. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Next up, Big Stall.